Today I'm going to show you something very important. We were working on some HP LaserJet 400dn and then 410dn. Your problems was error 59. Error 59 is mostly caused by some mechanism and some gears in there that don't work at the right timing. The timing messed up because of some mechanism didn't respond at the right time. It's at the back of the where the plastics are. So this one I have worked on it, and I'm trying to change it to tuners, and this particular one too, I started working on it. I have removed the power pack. If you can check, there was no power pack on it. This one I have fixed the power pack. I have finished working on it, and I wasn't getting the right printout, so I started try to check if the gears are working fine. If sometimes the motor there can vibrate and causing the gears to create some noise, and then I tried to touch it to see if it doesn't vibrate or it doesn't push back, and it was okay. It was it was rotating right, but the mechanisms is at the back there. I have worked on it, and I can show you on my previous video how I did it. Here some of the toners were not good, so we tried to change the toners and test the printout. The problem with error 59 for most printers, you might think the printers are damaged, but they are not damaged. It's just that there's a little problem, there's a little service and a little maintenance that need to be done. It's a very tough work if you try to follow the right procedure, but I have a way of bypassing some of the procedure to make it a bit easier and get it done. I think I have worked on a lot of printers that has not been returned, unless probably they don't bring it to me. But if I receive it, I always get it done. Error 59 mostly cause jam, yes, and some of the printer wouldn't show well. So this one I was done with it, but some of the toners were not good or original, so we did a replacement. And then the gears here, everything was working fine. But you know, when you finished working on the printers, sometimes I open it to make sure that the gears are working fine. And if you just close it, you might end up opening it again, and then you have to redo your work. So I mostly make sure that everything is fixed well and do a test. I do like 3 or 4 to 5 tests on each printer to make sure, yes, it doesn't go and then come back again. Here I was feeding it because the paper was finished, and then I tried to test it. So it takes time to install. This was quick, so I just tried a printout. One of the tuners was not good, but I did make sure that I was able to print something out just to check the mechanism part of it, not actually the color, because the toner I will change it again. But I realized that no, there was no any problem with the mechanism, everything was working fine. So I just need to maybe change the toner. This one I finished working on it, and I was fixing the power pack. There was another printer that I was working on, so today I was able to work on 3 printers. Here, don't make mistake. When you put in a toner, it will tell you genuine, and it will tell you that everything is genuine, but you have to be very careful, because immediately you put it off, you might make a mistake. One of the toners was not genuine in this printer, so we end up doing a replacement on one of the toners. But you know, when I put it in, it told me genuine HP printer. One of them was not good. This one I was almost done with it, and then there was another one at the back there. There's 2 here I need to work on, and 3 here, but this one I was done with it. I did a test print. I think this one I did a test print, and it was perfect, so I was even using it to print some stuff for the office. So this one was okay, and it was good. So as it was good, I tried to take the toners in this printer to swap to the other printer so that I can check whether the problem that it was bringing out was from the toners or the imaging drum or the rollers. Sometimes you might think the toners are not good in the printer, but maybe the imaging drum is the problem, or sometimes the rollers. Sometimes the rollers might be damaged, or the imaging drum might be damaged. So you need to do all this up and down checks and then changes to make sure that you are giving out the best printout to the person who is using the printer. So here we just finished everything and then tried to close them up, try to fix the covers and then close it, because now we know that everything is fine. So here I saw some ink, so I was trying to clean the rollers to make sure nothing is left in there that will cause problem later. So today all the printers were working and it was a successful day for the team. Thank God for that.